Hello, y'all. This is High Priestess Jamila. And let me just talk to y'all about something that's really, really important. If you guys come to me to get a psychic reading, or if you decide to come to me to get spiritual work, it is really important for you to keep that information between the two of us. And just to let y'all know, it's very important for you to not discuss me with anybody. Anybody. Okay? I want to let y'all know that, because what happens when you do that is my spirits will pick up on it and they will literally shut down. Okay? Now, if I ask you to discuss it after the case has already been settled, then we can discuss it. Okay? That's where you get the testimonies. But if you are speaking to other people about the work that I am doing for you prior to me even having your case done, you're going to mess up the work. You're going to mess up the work. You are. If you do that, my spirits will pick up on it. And, I'll just give you your money back. We can pretend that we never had any involvement. Okay? Seriously, because you listen, we discuss these things out in the open, but your contract with me, where you pay me for work, is between me and you. That's it. Do not ever discuss it, especially don't ever discuss it with other spiritualists, ever. Okay? I don't care if you've been to that other spiritualist for work before. I don't care. Do not mention my name to any other spiritualist, because you know what will happen? If you go to a spiritualist, another spiritualist, and you said, "Oh, well, I'm mad because I don't want to actually go through the work. I don't want to actually do the work, and I'm mad and she's taking too long," or something like that. That other spiritualist is then going to get pissed and possibly start doing work on me, which is going to do what? If another spiritualist that you're discussing me with starts doing work on me, that's going to slow me down, because that other spiritualist is going to get jealous and start throwing stuff at me. And obviously that other spiritualist was not reliable, because if they were, you wouldn't have ever came to me, unless it's a scenario that they sent you to me. Okay? And you picked the right one for that one. We don't even have to go there. When another spiritualist sends you to me just so that they can try to wreak havoc on me in any way. Okay? Don't do that. Look, it is a secret covenant between the two of us, and other spiritualists know about this. Now, let me go into something else. If you are getting love work, if you are getting any work from me, all of my clients know, don't hound me. Don't be up in my inbox every day. That energy does not help. You're not my only client, and I have to prioritize. Now, first of all, if you broke up with somebody in June and you come and get love work from me, your ritual can be completed within 90 days. I have said this so many times. I don't, I've been doing this for years and I know how this works. Okay. Especially with love work. Listen, that person broke up with you for a reason. They are not communicating with you for a reason, for reasons that may not even have anything to do with you. I'm not going to put love work on somebody that's not ready. You cannot just throw love work at somebody like that if they are not ready, if they are doing something else or going through something. They may be having personal issues. They may be having issues within their personal journey by themselves. So that's why you have to understand that it can take, the whole process can take up to 90 days to complete. It does not work that way. I don't care about and if you start to talk to me about another spiritualist, that's when I start to get defensive. Hey, Tara. Then that's when I start to think, wait a minute, did this spiritualist send you to me? Why did you come to me in the first place? Why do you want this work in the first place? And are you wasting my time and my energy? Okay. Also, spiritual work is not a candle. I can go and light a candle, write a petition for you. Does that mean that he's going to come back tomorrow? No, that's not what that means. And a lot of time, especially women, you are prolonging this process with your negative emotions. Right, exactly. Exactly. Even if there's no candle lit, there is inner work that is being done with the spirits. You don't ever rush love work, ever. That's called desperation. If somebody is rushing, oh my God, I gotta, especially when it comes to your energy. And if your energy that you're sending me is desperate and, oh, I'm stressed out and this and that, your work is not going to get done. At that point, you either need a cleanse, or this man could be with another person that could be practicing too. A lot of y'all believe that you are the only one using witchcraft and you're not. So then we get to think, then what we have to look at is, what is this man doing and why is he doing it? Okay. Exactly. Zabel said, I want rotisserie oven magic. Yeah, you want to put that on the slow cooker, man. You don't want to rush to do nothing. This is what causes anxiety. And especially if what has been more than popular is that you'll be with a dude and some chick will throw some love work on him. He'll be temporarily distracted by her. And then you'll be pulling out your hair instead of putting your big girl panties on. You can't sit around and pull out your hair over a man. You can cry. That's important. You can release the negative emotions that you're feeling. That's important. Don't release them onto me. You need to deal with whatever it is that is inside of you, because the strangest thing happened today, and I'm going to tell y'all the whole story. Thank you. You have to have patience, because I've had people pay for work and all I've had to do is light one damn candle and the shit is done. But that is because of that client's trust level. If you are a client with a trust level of 10, as soon as you make that money sacrifice, bam, it's done. If you are a client with a trust level of -1 or less than 0, you gonna have some issues. And see, that's how people break people up, is by causing trust issues. It's a science. The reason why you are needing love work is because someone broke you up. Whether or not it was by proxy, because, somehow this other woman threw some love work at this man and you want him. But if you love him and you have not spoken to him in 2 months, if you truly love this man, your concern should not be hounding me. You should be worried about how he's doing. Because I can assure you that when a demonic witch does love work on a man, he is probably miserable at that moment, and it could take months for a man to recover from a demonic woman. I'm talking about a demonic woman that literally she's shut off from her emotions. She wouldn't be able to make a turtle happy. Okay. She would, and this is a woman that solely relies on love work to get a man. Now, a lot of y'all, what I will suggest at the same time is that you're going to have to do a binding on him, because women are out there and they are very demonic. And if they see that the man has a woman, this could be a woman that's their ex. This is what always happens when the ex knows that their ex is happy. All of a sudden they want him back. Happens all the time. You are preaching to the choir. Coming at me with an attitude, that ain't gonna help you, hon. That ain't gonna do nothing but slow me up and slow you up even more. Yeah, spirit, time don't even really exist to the spirits. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. You're sitting there thinking, oh my God, and you're counting the days. You need to possibly go and look inside of yourself to see what is going on. And then especially when your case is bleeding into my life somehow, I'm gonna start getting real suspicious. Because as soon as you pay me the money, my spirits are already trying to reunite you with that person before I even light a candle. I don't have to light candles for that. Okay. But another thing is that if I take your case and spirits start working on, they're already working on it. They're already working on it. Okay. That's when I have to, as a spiritualist, prioritize. It all works together and it all flows together. Stop being resistant of the flow of the situation. It is what it is. Now, some of y'all, and see, this is one of the reasons why I don't take love cases where the client just wants a love spell. You know, because if I'm battling with another witch, what the fuck is a love spell gonna do? If another witch has put a root on this man, you're gonna have to remove that root. And if you don't have the money to do it, then you're gonna have to let it do what? Run its course. You're gonna have to let it run its course. Yeah. And this is what's happening a lot. So then what you do is you end up blaming me for all of your problems when in reality it's this man that done ran off because of whatever reason. So then you're now taking out your anger and frustration on me because this man left you. And that ain't right. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help you. That's what my spirits are trying to do. They are trying to help you. This is one of the reasons why I do not take all love spell clients. I don't. Love spell clients are some of the most problematic people ever. Then if you've went to a previous person that was doing love work for you, and if you were so happy with them, why'd you come to me? That makes me start getting suspicious that you're up to something. If that other spiritualist is so much better than me, why did he leave you? Why did he stop talking to you if that other spiritualist is so much better than me? Could it be because the other spiritualist did not actually do the work that was required? Or maybe they just didn't know what was going on. Sometimes you guys will want love work, and I'll look at the spirit will look at it, and I'm like, well, you got another woman that done put some kind of love binding or either done paid this man money. Bullshit talks, money runs the marathon. I'm sorry, yeah. Okay. There are women out there that are so desperate that they will pay a substantial amount of money just so that this man will be with them. They'll pay. They will pay lots of money. I'm not talking about Oh, baby, I need a cheeseburger. I'm talking about this bitch willing to give her thousands of dollars. Thousands. Thousands. And at the same time, she giving up thousands of dollars, and then she's also lighting love work on him. She could be doing things like working on his root chakra. Okay, well, she may be doing freaky things in the bedroom with that man that you would never even think about doing. I know it's extremely popular. Women will get up in a man's booty hole. That I look, I'm a very blunt person. It is what it is. Women will do that, especially if they want to keep a man. They will put root on him. Getting an attitude with me or battling with me, that's only going to prolong the situation. Okay? Also, don't talk to me ever about another spiritualist ever. I get real suspicious about that. I start thinking that one of these other spiritualists done sent you to me to do what? And then especially if you look, I have worked with thousands of clients. I don't sit around and talk to my clients like they're my friends all the time. Even though I consider you guys to be friends and family, I literally don't have time to necessarily sit around and talk to you all day and night. I have a life too. I have a life too. If you are a client that is hounding me every day, do you have an update? Do you have an update? No, I don't have an update. Chill out and relax. Okay. So sometimes the update can be this. Another woman has taken that man. He is with someone else right now for whatever reason. Maybe he was planning on coming back. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he's in the clutches of a very, very controlling and dominant woman or man. So abusing me is not going to help you. Getting an attitude with me is not going to help you because number one, you know that this man is in the arms of another woman and you didn't even really pay for all of your work because you didn't pay me necessarily to reverse a hex. Y'all see these men running around here, they be cute, they be like, ooh, rarely are they not attached. If you like a man, somebody else probably liked a man too. There's a lot of times women can be petty. They'll like a man just because you liked a man. I don't know why any man would go for that unless he's looking for her money. That's on her. That's why I don't feel sorry for women that give up their money to these men. And if you do decide to give money to a man, put your big girl panties on, baby. Okay. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That is why people need protection. Men don't use protection. They don't even use condoms half the time. They don't even use condoms. So you know they ain't got no spiritual protection. Okay. You never know. He may have gotten with some demonic male or female that might be throwing some really extremely. And see, when I take, listen, when you are especially if you don't really have enough money to pay for your work that you need, especially when I tell you the work that you need, and then you say, oh, well, can we just do the love spell? Then and then I'll say, okay, I'll do it out of the kindness of my heart. This is why I need to quit being so kind hearted. For real. If I tell you straight up, hey, this is what's going on, and then you try to stray away from that and you act like you done forgot what I done told you. We battling with another witch, but you don't even have the money to pay for the battle. Then we just gonna have to go through this together and I can hold your hand until the time is right. Now, the new moon is coming up in 3 days. If you are doing any kind of love work, you have got to get rid of all of those negative emotions. It's a cycle. And I'm going to tell y'all something interesting. I don't dream often. I don't. which is strange. I used to dream a lot, but when I do dream, since I've came into my powers and started doing this work for people, like all of my dreams that I do have are very detailed. They're very colorful. Oh my God. So last night I have this dream that I'm at this castle. Literally, I'm at like this big castle and it's surrounded by water. Like the castle is actually surrounded by water. I'm talking about it was just water all around it. And the water was kind of brown and muddy. So I'm like in and out of this big house. I'm gonna have to see if it was a specific location that I was dreaming about. Because I remember some details about the property that I was at. It was surrounded by all of this muddy water. And it was so weird because my daughter was there. It was so weird. Not my other daughter, my oldest daughter. It was so weird. And so I'm like going in and out of the house. It's obvious, like, I don't know where I was, y'all. It was like I was back in the freaking 18th century. It was so bizarre. It was so bizarre, y'all. So I go outside and it's like the house is like a Lego house or something. So it's like you can jump from like the top to the bottom. So what I was trying to do was I was not trying to jump in the water. I was trying to jump onto the platform, but I ended up in the water, right? And so immediately I start drowning. I didn't feel like I was drowning, like I knew that I had to swim. I was thinking to myself, I got to swim. So what I did was I start flailing in the water to try to pull myself up. But then I look over and there's this long green branch or leaf or something. And if somebody drowning, I don't know how a leaf, or it was so weird. It was like a leaf. I managed to grab onto this very long, it was like, okay, you know how like if it's like a big, thick, like it almost was like a rope. But then again, it was also like it was anchored to the side of the house. So I could see that I was able to pull myself up on it. And then for some reason, just by pulling on this, it was a long leaf of olive branch. It was an olive branch underwater. I was able, and I swear to God, this is the God to honest truth. Okay, I am telling y'all the truth. It was an olive branch, is what it was, because whatever it was very stable to the point where I was able to anchor myself up, and then I was able to swim up and out of the water. So bizarre. Okay. Now, what that dream meant was that I was dealing with a lot of negative female emotion, which I am. I am dealing with a lot of negative female emotion. I'm a high priestess. I can handle it. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand that your patience is very important. And then also there's clients that stalk me on YouTube, and they'll see me on YouTube and they'll be thinking, I want my man back. Why isn't she doing my love work? How you know I'm not doing your love work? How do you know that your love work is not being done right there? How do you know that when I'm doing an exorcism, or when I'm calling the spirits, or when I'm doing my live rituals, how do you know that that is not what the work requires, especially being that you didn't have the money to pay for everything that you needed? And I'll tell clients straight up, you got some negativity on you. And then also somebody did work on you. Somebody did work on you. There's negativity around you. Somebody did some kind of breakup work so that that man could come to them And now the man is almost, he's just, and I don't understand why any woman would want a man to be just a walking shell for her. Listen, I truly believe that all of my clients, you are the one that deserves to be with that man. You're the one that he should be with. Don't no clients come to me by accident. But you got to understand that there are other women. They're not looking for love. They're not. Those women are just either looking for validation, or they are looking to control somebody, or either to compete with you. Okay. That competition with you is their number one thing. I don't even know why men would even want to be with a woman like that, that is just trying to compete with another woman. But typically women that are like that, they are giving up thousands of dollars too. Oh, by the way, I'm in competition with her. I'm a better woman than her, and I've got about $3,000. And the man gonna go, you gonna give me $3,000? And she like, yeah, baby. And then she wonders why the man ends up leaving her when the goddamn money run out and run right back to you. It just don't make no sense. But that's what always happens. So women like that never win. And it ain't about winning. That's the problem. The heart wants what it wants. That man is going to come crawling back to you when he realizes that he connected to a fake plastic situation. And what is she going to do? Give me my money back. Oh, trust me. You paid what you weighed, heifer. You paid what you weighed. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Tara. Thank you, sweetie. Tara is one of the most sweetest people that I know. She is so, your Facebook posts bring me so much comfort, even though you be talking about some hard stuff, girl. You be talking about some hard stuff. But I respect that. I respect the fact that you're not a selfish person and that you care about the world. Much love to you, Tara. You are such a sweetheart. I'm telling you, women like that, women that automatically, please be with me, I'll pay you money. No, men are not going to settle down with a woman like that. First of all, men don't really care that much about how much money a woman makes. They're not really, men are men. First of all, men want to take care of the woman. They would rather give you money. They would rather take care of you. It's just the nature of a man. So a lot of these women don't understand that your money can't buy you love, hon. Your money can't buy you love. Money don't buy love. I don't understand why women do that. They want a man to just be, and really literally, I'm gonna tell you something. I would be very suspicious of a person like that. Like, it's nothing wrong with, if your man needs your help or whatever, but some of these women will go above and beyond. They will give thousands of dollars. They will pay for some perverted stuff. It's a lot of mixed up and confused women out there. Okay. And so a lot of women will say, well, I don't even want him back because I know he up to something. Well, then good. You didn't love him. He obviously don't love himself. So just walk away and let it go then. Okay. Just walk away and let it go then, because obviously because that's something that's extremely, trust me, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. In fact, men don't even trust women that are willing to give them money because they know that this woman is giving up all this money because she's trying to hide something. Their expectations of you is to expect more out of them. However, money is not love. It's not money. Listen. Silly little things like gifts and stuff like that, those things are important, but the gift is your love with each other. That's the gift. That's the gift that keeps on giving. And a lot of people are confused about that. And a lot of men are confused. You have to be patient while men are being confused. If you can't be patient with this man, then you need to walk away from him. It's a lot of confused men out there. They are really confused. Hey, Minimalistic Life 101. They are really confused. I'm telling you, these men are so confused these days. And the reason why is, and I feel that women are leading in the confusion a lot of the times, because women, if they know that a man loves you, if they know that a man cares about you, they have an attitude. Well, obviously, and I've seen men have heart attacks because of women like that. They'll just have heart attacks, and some of them die suddenly because this man is being forced. That you can actually do love work on a person and kill them. Did y'all know that? I am dealing with this man's heart chakra. Please understand that maybe at that moment, maybe we either need a new moon, it's too much going on at that moment that he can even handle any love work. Because women like that, and I've seen them. I've seen women out there that they don't actually want to love a man. They just want to troll him. I've been seeing that. They don't actually want love or have the ability to love anybody. They just want to troll a man. Some of y'all are in love with a man that is running around here just literally getting dragged and drugged to hell by this woman, and he can't seem to get out of it. And the inappropriate thing to do, I know that you want to get upset with him and you want to say that he's weak. You want to say that he's stupid, but you know what? That's not going to do anything but further drive him away from you. Okay? Love is patient, love is kind, love is understanding. Period. And if you want a love spell, if you just want to dominate somebody, you know what I'm saying? If you just want to dominate somebody and you just want to have control over somebody, then you're not looking for a love spell. I'll go and get a domination candle for you. If you just want a warm body, there's two reasons why men will leave you, either for real love or for some real money and personal financial gain. That's why men need to stop accepting money from women. If a woman offers you money, you need to realize what she is actually offering you. Like I'm talking about, hey, I got a deal with you. It's like, what in the hell? You a fool if you leave somebody that you love for something like that. Hey, I got a deal for you. I'm going to give you this amount of money for this, and that. Red flag. Now, I understand folk got bills to pay, so that's why I was saying understanding. I understand that. But you realize that if a man leaves you for that reason, he got to get his financial shit together. And men do walk away from women. And they do walk away from women for women that have thousands of dollars to give to them. She didn't just buy him a burger. She bought him shoes. She paid his car note. She did all of those things. And he may love you, but this man needs somebody to take care of him. Lots of different scenarios can happen. If you actually really loved him, are you going to judge him for that? Just live your life and eventually he'll get his shit worked out. Okay? Money ain't competing with actual real love, and women think that they can compete with a man if they pay him. Trust me, I have seen women pay men to keep him away from you. Oh, I want to specifically pay to keep, I'm going to pay you just so that you don't talk to her. I swear to God. And the man is probably thinking, what the fuck is wrong with this crazy bitch? But he'll take the money anyway. And then you got these women, they'll make sure that he ain't talking to you by tapping women's phones. This is the spirit of Jezebel. That's a Jezebel spirit. Okay. And unfortunately, this is what we're dealing with. Do we get mad at magic or witchcraft? No. You go above that. You go above that is what you do. And he's probably never going to admit it. He's not going to tell you that because he would be embarrassed. I done seen these men take another woman's money and go and spend it with a woman that they think they may love or they love. Men do all kind of despicable crap, or maybe they trying to pay some debt to some woman. They trying to pay debts because she done paid for his love and he don't really love her. Yeah. Oh, Ella. Oh, sweetie. Oh, yes. It's a lot of he whores walking around here. It's a lot of he whores walking around here. Chivalry is not dead for me. I'm sorry. I'm still old fashioned. I don't want to, pay a man to be with me. I'd rather him want to do for me. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather him want to do things for me. That's what you want. You want a man that wants to do for you. He wants to take care of you. A lot of these women run around here talking about, I am today's woman. No, you are yesterday's bad memory, honey. They are. And what those women, especially if it's a woman that's targeting you specifically, she just wants to hurt you. She want to see you hurt. It's sick. It's disgusting. I don't know why somebody would do that. Men do it to other men. Men will set other men up to get hurt just because they're jealous of them. It's just the reality of it. You got people out here that are lost. It's very simple. If you meet somebody you love, you stay with them, you love on them because you love them, but you got other people that have ulterior motives. In fact, there's a lot of women, they're attracted to men specifically that have a woman. So that's why a lot of these men will claim that they got a woman or something, and women will become in droves. They have no emotion. They don't care. They're really, a lot of them are just demonic. Okay. And you may be sitting at home crying. Your heart might be getting ready to fall out of your chest over this person. Breathe. You will be okay. The devil has been hard at work splitting up everybody. Literally, and lovers are being split up just because they love each other. Okay. Oh, I see you love this person. Ah, well, she a ugly bitch. Oh, I see you love that person. Ah, look at that broke bitch. I got $20,000 I can give to you. That woman needs to go and figure out how to be a woman. Because right now, what she trying to do is she trying to be a man. And just to let y'all know, love work is based upon universal. Yes, women can go out there and they can make a lot of money. Okay. I do it all the time. Okay. I am a very successful woman. Would I use that as a tool to get a man? Hell no. I pretend when I do have a lot of money, I'll sometimes pretend that I don't have no money just because I want him to do something for me. Come on, look, but we hungry. Bring me some groceries. I love a man that walks in my house with several bags of groceries. I love a man to take care of me, not the other way around. Okay. I take and it just is what it is. And whatever you got personally going on financially with your man is your business. But the man's preference is to be able to take care of you. That's what they are. They are men. They want to take care of you. If they can't take care of you, they will go into a depression. And the last thing that we need is these types of women going around talking about, I don't want no broke man. Well, he's broken. He's, fix him, heal him. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Instead, you got women that are filled with ego. That's why I banished Jezebel. I don't like Jezebel. Jezebel don't have nothing to do with Jezebel root that you use for money work. Two totally different things, because I got Jezebel root right now. I got a whole bunch of herbs down there. Okay. Jezebel is, they named her Jezebel, but it's really the devil. Okay. The devil don't want to see nobody love each other. The devil doesn't have the capability of loving somebody. The devil definitely is, the devil will sit and laugh at you. So y'all got to understand that we are all of us as a spiritualist, you wouldn't believe the cases that I've had come in. Just a bunch of evil happening. Just a bunch of craziness happening. They want to hurt newborn babies. They want to do harm to newborns. I told y'all about the case with the mother that the father just decided, I just want to, and he did literally. And he didn't even want to be bothered with the child. He just took the child, left the child with a church organization. Ridiculous. Okay. And will you know how harmful that is to a baby, to split them up with a mother? That is so harmful. That's the most harm you could ever do. But it's happening. There are people out there that, oh my God, oh God, y'all wouldn't even believe some of the cases that I have that are being worked right now. It's disgusting. It's parasitic. It's fake. It's false. It's the matrix. It's whatever you want to call it. Because if you put too much emphasis, yes, we want to live good. Yes, absolutely. But when you put too much emphasis on money and not love, God will take your money from you. God will take your money from you. It's got to be a balance. It's got to be a balance. Otherwise, you have to deal with the universe. You have to deal with the tower. Okay. So it is what it is. But the point of this discussion, hello, Roberto. The point of this discussion is to never, don't you ever mention that you are doing spiritual work with me to no other spiritualist. Because a lot of these spiritualists out here, if they can't make something happen, they don't want you to go somewhere where somebody can make it happen. They don't want you to do that. So what will that spiritualist do? They'll start doing work on the other person. I don't do that because I have ethics. But a lot of y'all will come to me and I'll see the problem is the spiritualist that y'all went to. First of all, if a spiritualist is having problems within herself or within himself, and then another thing, y'all, look, okay, I don't even want to say this because it's going to sound discriminatory, but I have had more clients that came to me with problems because they went to a male spiritualist. And that's not to say that men can't do witchcraft. I'm not saying that. How do I put this? Men can often be too judgmental to actually do work for you that is going to benefit you. They can often be way too judgmental. See, it's all about the mental. When it's doing a spell or doing spiritual work, or if I do a jar, it has nothing to do with that actual physical thing. It starts in the mind. If a man has a demonic entity running through their mind with negative spirits and negative thoughts, what do you think that's going to go? That stuff is going to go through your work. That stuff is going to go right into your work, into your heart chakra. A person has to literally be able to clear their head. I don't touch client work unless my head is clear, and you can tell that it's typically coming from the clients. So before I can do a love spell for you, I have to clear all that stuff out that I did out of the kindness of my heart for you. I didn't even charge you for all of the work that you needed. And see, that's why I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop taking clients like that. Okay. I'm gonna quit taking clients like that from here on out. If I tell you you got to do this first, and you say, "Well, I don't really have the money for all of that, but I do have money for the love work," I'm gonna be like, "Well, then I can't do the love work for you." If I do the love work for you, it is going to take time to clear out whatever it is that broke you up. There's a lot of people that are scammers. They are con artists. They come on here. They say they're a spiritualist. They having so many problems in their relationship. They not happy, but they'll just say, "Oh, I'm married." Yeah, but you're in hell. So how you really gonna do work for somebody? So whether or not a person is single or married or in a complicated situation, I would want to know that that spiritualist actually knows what real love is. Because if you're a spiritualist that don't know nothing about real love, how you gonna do a love spell for somebody when you don't even know what real love is? You don't even love nobody. You can't do it. And we've had some excellent advancements for the twin flames because twin flames are going through hell right now. If you are a true twin flame right now, you are going through hell with your twin, possibly. A majority of you are. And, everybody knows this. Love is stronger than pride. So if a person is being boastful and prideful and they're just like, "Oh, and this, and that," yeah, you claim that you're married, you claim that you got all this and that, but you can't get along with the person and you can't stand to barely be in the same room with each other. That is not love, honey. That is some kind of weird obligation that's been going on for years. It ain't like it just started. It been like that for years. Love is not a business arrangement either. Love is not a business. I totally disagree with Jada and Will Smith when they said that. Love is not a business. Love is love. And when you love somebody, you don't even care if you sitting out on the damn corner with them. You just love them. And it ain't nobody else's fault about your money manifestation. The reason why your money is unstable is because you don't know how to love. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people will say, "Oh, Venus, Venus rules over your love and your money, but love first. You always put love first." That's what a lot of people are learning with this corona. That's why the corona is, why do y'all think that the coronavirus is affecting people's hearts? It's a covert operation that's happening by God. If you don't trust in God, if you don't have a connection with the divine, you are probably very confused, very scared, doing all sorts of weird things right now. That is why they say that people that have caught COVID, that it can actually harden the walls of the heart chakra. But the reason why it don't have nothing to do with COVID, that came from you. That's why there's a lot of people that can't breathe right now because and you can breathe, obviously. If you're talking, you can breathe. If you're talking, you're breathing. A person that can't breathe can't talk. Okay? You're scared. There's a lot of people that are dealing with their fears. And then also there's some people, they're healing. And especially when it comes to love work, timing is everything. So if I tell you, look, you need a hex remover, you need to do this and that, and you say, well, can you please just do the love work? Then it may take some time to get that done. And I know how to prioritize, and I know what my priorities are. Okay? It is very, yeah, a lot of people just think, oh, it's a candle. Oh, it's this, oh, it's that. No, you're doing inner work. You're doing inner work. That's why I had that dream last night. That's one of the reasons why I had that dream last night, because all of us women are dealing with that. And then at the same time, women hate each other. I be seeing women that claim that they friends and they be sneak dissing, side dissing, laughing at each other, just sitting there. I done seen people claim to be friends and they just sitting there laughing in each other's face at each other. You're not laughing with each other, you laughing at each other. Because women, friendship is nothing but competition for some of these women out here. That's why it's rare to find a real true friend. You're not truly friends with a woman if you're a woman competing against another woman. Okay? And I've seen women do that. Okay? That's why I ain't trying to. That's why I ain't trying to have no coven or no, women real close to me like that. No, no, no. Y'all got the Jezebel spirit on y'all, a lot of y'all. And you're not living within love. You're just competing against everybody, including your man. Oh, I think you cheating on me. I'm going to cheat on you back. You want to say that, but in reality, if you're actually able to do that, you don't really love that man. Men are different. Men are different. Men can go and cheat. Doesn't mean they don't love you. They just can go and cheat. Okay? Also, another thing, when you're meeting these men online, some of them can be doing scams. So be careful with that. There's a lot of people that are really screwed up and their heart really ain't in the right place. And if you fall victim to that, the last thing you need to be blaming is the goddess. She didn't ask for that man to do that. It's just in his nature to do that. Men are very confused these days. And then a lot of them, what the confusion that they're falling into is polygamy. It's a lot of women that are cool with that. They'll know that he got everybody on a goddamn schedule. I don't want to be included in that. Take that somewhere else. You don't know. You look, when you ready to actually truly love, then that's when I want to talk to you. Polygamy, no. No, thank you. I'm not cool with that. So, because polygamy equals neglect. That's what polygamy equals, neglect. That's why they outlaw polygamy. That's why polygamy is illegal. And it has nothing to do with witchcraft or witches. And you know how you see pictures of witches and they'll all be surrounding around this one man? No. That's somebody else's vision. That's somebody else's interpretation of what love is. It is extremely unhealthy for a woman and a man to not have regular consummation of the relationship. It's got to be on a regular basis. If you are in a sexless, loveless relationship, then you need to get out. Okay? Because I done seen plenty of people like that. I've been through that. I've been there, done that. To the point where I fell out of love with him, understandably so. And then I was cool with him screwing other women. I didn't want to have sex with him. And then I didn't want to keep him in my house just because, I ain't scared of the dark and I ain't scared to sleep alone. I would prefer not to. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. But the main aspect of it is that I can tell when you're discussing me with other people. I can hear people talking about me to other people, and I'm always right. And the only thing that those other people can say is that she's really crazy. But I'm not crazy because you were actually discussing me with somebody else, wasn't you? You were talking about me to people. Don't discuss me with nobody ever. What you gonna run and tell somebody on me? I don't have no boss. I don't have a boss. People are gonna have to accept that. If you're a woman, know this: I don't have a boss. I am the boss of my company because I know how to get the job done. That's why I don't allow anybody else to run my company. They can help, but I don't allow nobody else to run my company. So who would you go back and talk to anybody about me at all? When y'all get on the phone with me and y'all get to talking about other spiritualists, I will look at that other spiritualist. And sometimes I'll see that the spiritualist is fucking your life up just so that you'll have to come back and pay money. We don't do that over here at all ethically. No, because I'm constantly attracting new clients, new people. I don't move like that. But some spiritualists do. They will keep you codependent on them. I don't have time for that. Okay. Yes, common sense does need to be practiced, but it's not for a lot of people. Okay. Anyway, y'all, love and light. What's today? Today is Tuesday. I will see y'all later. I've got to go. I do have client work to do. So now that this client has discussed me with somebody else, now that you may have to come in and with my with the crescent moon. You're just assuming. How would you assume? What you got? You got cameras looking at me? What, you done bugged my house? Why would you assume as a client that I haven't done the work for you? How would you even know that? What, are you coming in and out of my house? That's weird to me. That starts to make me think that I need to start locking my screen every night. That's real strange, and y'all know it. For you to contact me assuming that your work is not being worked anyway is a red flag for me. So now what I got to do, you done opened up a whole other can of worms. Now your stuff is going to be even more delayed because you keep discussing it with someone else. When the vow of secrecy with witches, it's not about a vow of secrecy where we don't go and talk about witchcraft. We can talk about witchcraft, whatever. We've been talking about witchcraft for thousands of years. But the vow of secrecy is the work that we're doing. You don't go and tell somebody that you're getting, girl, bye. You don't go and tell somebody that you're getting work done through me. Especially if you've been to a greedy ass spiritualist that, no. And then I'm going to start thinking, is this one of these crazy people that's stalking me, that's sending people to me? Are you kidding me? Which that's not the case. That's when you start to think too much. I catch myself from overthinking a lot. I don't have that paranoia issue, but what are you threatening me? Like that makes no sense to me. Don't ever threaten me. Don't ever come at me crazy. You come and you talk to me with some respect too. I don't ever have clients do that. Problematic clients, it usually does take a while to get their work done because I'm removing all of the problems that they are creating. Especially when I told you out the gates. I told you out the gates. I said this spell is going to take a while to even manifest because you got some stuff standing in front of it. I am very upfront with all of my clients. Don't try to act like you done forgot what I already told you. And yes, my spirits do want an apology. If you're a client that gets crazy with me, my spirits want you to apologize. And I've been a spiritualist my whole life. When I took a look back and I looked at the totality, I said, hell, I've been absorbing people's bad shit for years and they ain't never paid me for that. And people that know that they are your scapegoat, I'm sorry, that you are their scapegoat, people that know that you're absorbing all of their negative crap, everything negative about them, they project onto you. They get angry and they get upset because they're projecting their crap. I've actually had people do that. Okay. And narcissistic people like to try to control people with money. It's going to have to be some healing done from that. We're not going to do that anymore. You can't control somebody with money. Okay. Yeah. So we know how these people operate. They think that they got all of the damn control because they got money, but they don't. Because some of the poorest people are the happiest sometimes. But which I would never want to be poor. But y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. I filter all of the money that comes into me. Whenever y'all send me money, you're sending me your energy. I am taking a dramatic risk for you when I take your money. So that's why I have an earth protection jar. I have an advanced witch's bottle protection that protects my DNA. Because y'all don't realize exactly what it is that we're doing here. The things that you want, the devils and the demons have already wanted to take that away from you, including your perfect health. They want to take away your health. They want you running around here sickly. Okay? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace and love. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.